welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a quick and easy Eid makeup look, and I start with my skincare. I'm going to be using a Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner. I have been using this for a while, but this is a very hydrating toner, and I use this because I want to use a hyaluronic acid, and usually you have to have damp skin before you use your hyaluronic acid, which is why I'm using this right now. Just going to dab it on my skin like that. Just gonna keep my hair away first. So I've actually been using this Alpha Arbutin face serum for a while now. It's a very liquidy consistency. It also has hyaluronic acid, but I like to use hyaluronic acid on top of that as well. This is the consistency. I don't know if you can see it. It's like very watery. Add that especially where I have pigmentation. I'm gonna add some hyaluronic acid as well. The Be Minimalist Marula Oil moisturizer. This is also with hyaluronic acid, but this also has vitamin E. Now I'm going to just see this. I'm using this Dot & Key sunscreen. This is SPF 50 P3 plus UVA and UVB, blue light protection, triple vitamin C, no white cast, and active vitamin D receptors. This is fragrance free. I've been using this for a while and I quite like it, so I'm gonna use this. Now that I'm done with all my skincare, I'm gonna get this away and get my makeup right here. And I'm gonna let my skin just absorb all the skincare that we did. I'm gonna give it a 10-minute break and then get back to my makeup. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. This is the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I'm gonna use just very little, okay? Just gonna use just this much and then just pop it on my pores and just press this product in like that. I'm going to start with color correction. I'm going to use this NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. Now this foundation is really good, but I have not found my shade. So I have found this shade, which is a little bit like peachy for me. So I am going to use this for color correction. I'm going to take this brush. This is the Sephora number 57 concealer brush. I bought this on Sephora India. Did I buy it on Sephora India? I think I bought this in Dubai, but it is available here as well. As you can see, it is so good. It does a good job in like you know, color correcting, and I love this shade for that. Foundation, I'm going to be using two foundations. This is the Huda Beauty and Rare Beauty foundation. Now Huda Beauty is a little bit dark for me, which is why I'm going to use this on the perimeters of my face, like here, and I'm just going to dab just a little bit. I feel like when you're dark skinned, if you use just your shade, exactly your shade, you will look a little bit lackluster. I feel like you just need a little bit brightening around, because people with dark skin do have like different kinds of shades on their face, so it's important to accentuate that and like try and match your skin. Like I have like really nice and highlighted skin color over here, which I like to accentuate. Okay, I know it looks a little bit warm, which is what I'm going to do here. Now you may say that this is looking really light, but when we blend this out, it's going to look normal. I'm not going to use a lot, but just a little bit. Okay, wow, that looks very light, guys, but it doesn't look that light right now. Okay, I'm gonna just start blending. I'm gonna start blending this out. Now what this also does is, when you use these two different shades, it also gives your face that enough dimension, so you may want to like skip your bronzer as well, so it gives you that nice and bronze look. So I'm gonna start with the dark side and then blend into the lighter side. Just like I'm just going to dab it in, and it's not bright at all. what happens when you blend the darker side first is that it blends into the lighter shade and like, you know, gives that result of another shade in between. Now I'm just going to dab this in, and I'm actually going to move the product like that away so that there is some kind of lift. Little brightened, but it's not like gray. It's nice and warm. So that's what I'm going to do here. First I'm going to dab the product, then I'm going to start pulling it out. For concealer, I'm using the Benefit Bowing Concealer. This is in the shade number 9. It's called, there's no shade on this. It's called number 9. That's it. Alright, okay. I'm gonna add that just a little bit here. I'm gonna start blending this out. I'm gonna use a bronzer. I'm gonna use the Chanel bronzer. I'm gonna use a cream brush, cream cheek brush from Smashbox. I'm going to start by placing this here and then just swirling it like that. Now I'm going to just blend it. I think that looks great. Now I'm going to add the same thing on my jawline as well to cover my double chin. Now that we're done with the concealer and the bronzer, I'm gonna do the blush, and I'm gonna use this, the Westman Atelier blush. This is, actually I'm gonna use the Rare Beauty blush. This is the Rare Beauty cream blush. Is it what it's called? The melting blush. Actually, it's literally a melting blush. It's really beautiful. This is the shade. This is what it looks like. I think it's gorgeous. I love it. And I'm just going to put my finger through this and just going to dab the product, and I'm going upwards like that, and that's it. And after that we will do the powder so that we don't crease, which we are currently a little bit. Now I'm gonna do the powder. For powder I am using this Cover FX. Oh, that's, yeah, I'm gonna use the Cover FX powder. This is in the shade medium, and this is the matte setting powder. And now I'm gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use a powder brush. Where are you? Come to me. It's right here. I'm gonna use this brush from Charlotte Tilbury, which is what I've been using always. I really want to use the triangular poofs, whatever have been trending right now, but I haven't got my hands on a good one. Let me know if the Huda Beauty one is really good. So now I'm just going to push the product in. I'm going to look up and do that so that we set the under eye concealer. Can you see how blurring that is? I love this powder, and it's like perfect shade for me for my under eyes. I love it. It's not too light, not too dark. You can go too light if you want, if that's your vibe. The Hourglass one is really good for festivals especially. Now we're gonna leave the face and let it rest for a while. Now I'm gonna do the eyes. I'm gonna do my brows first. Because I have some growth, I'm gonna do a little bit extra, and this is like an Eid look, so I am going to be a little extra. So what I'm using this Dior palette. If you guys don't know, this is one of my favorites. I'm using this shade here, heavy as I wanted it. I feel like in 2023 the whole natural makeup look and like subtle blush, subtle glowy look is going to go. It's going to be I mean, it already is. It's gonna be that matte full glam look. That's what I've been seeing everywhere, and which I love. I don't know if you guys don't know, I love a good matte foundation, and I'm happy that that trend is coming back. Okay, now I'm really excited to use this palette after so long. This is the Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have loved this palette and it is such a cult rage, and I wish I was part of the cult when it was the thing, but I'm gonna use it today. So we're gonna create a nice smoky eye look. So I'm gonna start with this shade called Burnt Orange. I'm gonna start with this shade called Burnt Orange. If it is right here. Oh, this is burnt orange. Okay, this is the shade I'm going to start with. I'm going to take this brush from where is this from? I keep forgetting. This is from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take this right here on my brush and start blending this out outside of my crease. It's done. Now I'm gonna darken this out by using this shade called Sienna, that one that's right beside it. I'm going to go in my crease like that. If it gets a little bit dark, you can always go over with the burnt orange with the lighter transition shade that you use. I'm gonna take this out a little bit and just going to go in circular motions. I have this other fluffier brush. I'm going to go back in with burnt orange. If not, you can also use like a smaller blending brush. I'm just going to tap this and just like make this not so harsh. Now I'm going to take a smaller blending brush. I'm going to go in with this black and this brown a little bit, and I'm going to darken out this edge and just going to pop it right here and just going to go in circular motions and go in my crease like that. I think that's pretty good, but now I'm also gonna go in with this a mix of this burnt orange and just tapping it off and then just softening this out a little bit. I'm going to take a flat shader brush. This is from Sephora. This is the cream shadow brush, but I'm going to use it to use the shimmer. I'm going to use this shade called Glistening and mix it with this shade called Fairy, and just going to start by dabbing it on. I don't do any concealer because I didn't want it to be like a cut crease kind of look. Like I didn't want that extra stuff. Now I just wanted it to just blend into the eyeshadow, so I'm gonna do that. Smaller blending brush. Where is that smaller one? Right here, with which was the black, which had the black on it. I'm going to blend the black into it. I'm gonna go back in with this brush and just going to clean that out. And I'm gonna finish my left eye and be back, and then we'll do the lower lash line. So I'm gonna use this lip liner from Huda Beauty. It's called Famous Focus. Okay, it's focusing now. This is called Famous. I've had this for a very long time now, and I'm going to just I'm gonna use this lipstick from Gucci. If you can see Gucci, yeah. Okay, so this is what the lipstick looks like. It's a beautiful packaging. I'm gonna use a little bit of this, not a lot. I'm gonna use it with a brush. I'm gonna use a flat brush. This is also from Morphe, I think, and I'm going to just This with the red. I have this lipstick called Forbidden Love, and I have used this a little bit, so I'm going to use the same brush so there is like some residue of the pink on it. I'm gonna, oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, I am in love with the lips right now. And now for today, because this is Eid, I'm gonna do highlighter. Let's do that. I have this Dior palette. This is the Dior Backstage Glow Face palette. It's supposed to be like bronzy. This is the Baked Gelée formula, and all of Baked Gelée formulas just keep falling off, but I really love these brushes, these Baked Gelée formulas, and I don't know, like they just are so light and nice. I'm gonna use this brush from Fenty. This is a very nice highlighter brush. This is called number 120. If you can see how the highlighter is looking right now, I'm just gonna mix all of them and just add. Alrighty guys, that is the finished look. I love this jewelry. I've had this jewelry for over 6 years and I've never worn it, and today I'm utilizing it. But that is the finished look. I did not do much to my hair. I actually straightened it just yesterday and I slept on it, and I think I like the bounce now. But yeah, that is all for this video. I really enjoyed creating this look. If you like this look and if you recreate it, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have any more inputs. I will link all the products down below. I will link them. I don't know if they will be available, but yeah, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, and let me know what other makeup looks you would like to see on my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.